What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, and let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. I'm trying to build my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my channel back monetized, and I'm almost there, kind of, not really. My watch hour's not too great, so I really need y'all to start sharing it with your ugly ass friends and get the channel, you know what I'm saying, seen. But on today's video, we will be covering the new spinoff. I will be addressing the new spinoff that was confirmed by 50 Cent earlier today. Um, they said it's going to be called Origins. And I kind of seen this one coming, you know what I'm saying? I think they're going to do, you know what I'm saying, a couple more, well, at least one more. Because I do believe Ghost, with Amari Harkwood, you know what I'm saying, is going to get his own spinoff as well. It's already been rumored that he's possibly getting one and it's going to take place in London. Now, whether or not that's true or not, I don't know. But I do think that one is something that's going to happen. But let's get back to the topic that's at hand. The new spinoff with Ghost and Tommy. You know, as a lot of the fans have been, you know, letting it be known that they want to see the story of Ghost and Tommy. And of course, you know, it with Power starting off with Ghost and Tommy, you know, already, you know, established, and you know, Ghost and Tasha already married, they already have kids and stuff like that. It's so much story that was untold, and so many questions that hadn't been answered. And you know, originally a lot of us were probably thinking those answers were going to be answered. I mean, those questions were going to be answered in Raising Canaan, but apparently not, since they're releasing another spinoff. And to be honest with you, I kind of already knew that they weren't going to cover all of the answers to the questions that a lot of the fans were having. Like, for instance, did Tasha and Kanan ever have something going? And in my opinion, I believe they did. If you haven't already, go ahead and take a look at my video stating that Tariq is Kanan's son and Sean is Ghost's son. It's a very interesting theory that I gave out down there on that video. So if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and check it out. But I do believe in this book they're going to go ahead and show us that Tasha and Kanan did have a thing going on. I don't believe it was like an ongoing thing. I think it was more so of it kind of just happened, and Tasha regretted it for the rest of her life, and that's why she was so against him all the time. You know what I'm saying? Whenever Kanan's name was brought up, she just couldn't stand it. And if you pay attention, anytime Kanan was in the facility, she just was always angry, and she just constantly was trying to get rid of him. Think about it. In the beginning, she, you know what I'm saying, it tells you that it was her original idea that she wanted to kill him, but Ghost wasn't down with it. He was like, he loved him like a brother, so he couldn't kill him, so he sent him to jail. So Tasha, it was her who was trying to get him out of the way anyways. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting a little bit off topic, but back to, you know, so the Ghost and Tommy, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna let us know their rise to the top. You know, Ghost became the top dog in New York, and you know, pretty much Tommy was the number two. But they have to show us what all took place, you know, in order for them to get there. So, judging by them releasing this video, this tells me a couple of things. It pretty much tells me that Raising Kanan, in my opinion, and oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my opinion on all the spinoffs thus far on how it's going to end. And my prediction is book two probably is only going to go 5 seasons. And I believe Raising Kanan is going to be the same. And you kind of can tell with Raising Kanan more so because I kind of figured they were going to give us a separate spinoff with Ghost and Tommy because of how slow Raising Kanan was at. Like we're already in, you know what I'm saying, season 3. The end of season 3 has already came, and they're only in 1992. Like this show started off basically in 91. So for it to be going that slow, unless they were planning on giving us like 8 seasons of Raising Kanan, it has to be something in between, you know what I'm saying, before they get to the timeline of the original Power. So that there let me know that, okay, it's another spinoff coming. And it got to be covering Ghost and Tommy. And if you haven't checked out my video, that's indicating all the ages of all the characters, go ahead and look at that video too, because it's going to explain some of the things I'm getting ready to transition to now. Because like I said, Ghost is born in like 1980. And don't get in my comments saying, no, he's not. Go look at the other video where I basically proved it to you, showing you, yes, he was. Ghost was born in like 1980. So in the original Power, the timeline, which takes place in like 2014, Ghost was around 33 years of age at that time period. So my prediction, like I said, Raising Kanan will go 5 seasons. So I think season 4, they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna go all the way until Ghost kills Breeze, and it's gonna end right there. So with it only getting 5 seasons, I say if not 5 for sure, no more than 6. It's not going longer than 6, but I predict it will go 5. Same with like I said, book 2, Ghost, and shoot, Force may only go 4. I'm gonna tell you why. So, book 2, you can tell the way it's moving. Tariq getting into a lot of trouble and stuff like that, and they pretty much setting the stage perfectly for a Ghost to come back because the man's alive. We should all know by now. After seeing what happened with Lauren and Unique, come on, if those two characters, you thought they were dead and they were alive, you really believe the god of the Power universe, Ghost, didn't do the same? No, he's alive, people. They're just waiting on the perfect opportunity to go ahead and put him on in there. And I believe it's going to happen at the end of book 2. Perhaps they're going to throw him in because there's been rumors he's in Force for season 3 already. But see, I think their timeline is, lining up. So I believe what we got to figure out is we'll know for sure about time, because book 2 is going to come in June. So we're going to see book 2 before we see the season 3 of Force. I don't know which the one's timeline is going to be ahead of each other, but I'll say this. Perhaps the war that Tariq is in, Tommy, Ghost, and them is going to have to work together to save Tariq. And perhaps Ghost shows up at the end of season 4 of Ghost. But that's already been... At the same time, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he's going to show up in Force. So probably won't show up at all in book 4. I don't think Ghost is going to show up in book 4. I take that back. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I don't think he's going to show up in season 4 is because he's rumored to be in Force. No one really came up with him being in book 4. And book 4 don't really need as much help because the show is doing pretty well without him. Force is kind of struggling. So dropping Amari Hawkwood up in Force would make it rise to the top. It'd probably be the number one show after that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're very good at dropping those bombs on us and keeping the show relative, which is something BMF need to do because that shit is trash. But anyways, like I was saying though, so yeah, I believe probably sometime in Force, Ghost will come in maybe towards the middle or the end, and then that's when it's gonna set the stage. Who knows? Force, like I said, I don't think Force is gonna go that long. Force may end in 4 seasons. So Ghost help him out, help Tommy out in the end of season 3 or 4, possibly, and then he transition over because I think Force is gonna be ahead of um, Power Book 4, Season 4's timeline. So after he gets done helping him with Force, they're gonna all, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and go to New York to save Tariq. Also, it's been rumored that Tommy is growing a he's gonna grow a beard or a goatee or something like that in this new season. If so, I would say he grew that to disguise himself so that he won't be recognized because the feds are starting to catch on that he's still alive. Also, it would help him if he was going to New York maybe to help Tariq, so no one would recognize him. He's kind of altering his appearances. But anyways, yeah. So with that going on, like I said, um, Raising Kanan going 5 seasons. The reason why I say it's 5 for them, it's gonna end with them killing Breeze. I think that's where the cliffhanger is gonna go, and we're gonna be left with like, goddamn, what's next? And then this next one is gonna be about the Ghost and Tommy story, but it's also gonna include a younger version of Kanan. Now I've seen another channel saying that 50 Cent is losing a lot of weight because he's preparing to play a younger version of himself for the new book, the new spinoff. So I guess are we gonna start ghosting them off in teenage age, or they're gonna start off in their 20s? But even with that, I don't know. 50 Cent looking older, could he possibly play the 20-something-year-old of him? I don't know. I don't know if that'll be because he is older. He don't look, he ain't aged too much, but still, I don't know if he could look young enough to play a younger version of himself. Perhaps I wouldn't put it past it, but I think that one is gonna go, and it's probably gonna end when Ghost sets up Tommy to go to jail. So that's probably how that one's gonna end. Also, with me thinking that Raising Kanan is going 5 seasons, I think Lulu probably will die. I think that's confirming Lulu will die next season. Because, like I said, if Lulu is Ghost's father, which I know a lot of y'all glad niggas don't believe, but if he is, he has to probably go out next season. Because Lulu dies, Ghost's father is probably gonna die right before Breeze dies. I believe it wasn't too far, after that. So it's probably close. Next season or season 5, maybe it'll be they both die. Breeze and Ghost Dad dies the same season. Maybe so. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I think this one is gonna be a really good spinoff overall, like the other ones, because it has a lot of potential. It's telling us a lot of things, what Ghost and Tommy and them went through to get to the top. And then, like I said, it's gonna answer a lot of questions. And like I said, I believe that it's gonna confirm that there is a possibility that Tariq is Kanan's son. I know the 50 Cent match that they talked about on the original Power. I get all of that, but y'all got to know the science and stuff between it. It is a possibility that you can have 2 different DNAs when the woman is have sex with 2 different men. It is a possibility. Just know that. So it could be like even on the twins thing. It can be twins but have different fathers. Like one you have the blood of one. This one have the blood of one dad, and the other one have the blood of another dad. All of that shit is possible. So, like I said, I'm just putting it out there. I'm not 100% saying that that's what happened, but it's definitely something there. They're not gonna be having that little, Tasha's not gonna be acting like that towards him for no reason, and they didn't give us no reason in the original Power. That's because they're gonna show us a little later that, this is what happened. The reason why Tasha couldn't stand Kanan. But yeah, anyways though, like always, I think that's all I got for y'all. I just want to touch on, what I think this new spinoff is gonna bring, and also, giving y'all how I predict the ending of the rest of these spinoffs that we already have are going to happen. So yeah, but like always, if you're cool with me, fool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, share with your ugly ass friends. But until the next video, I'm out.